Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my name is Caigan, and this is my nearly ultimate WebSocket guide for VTuber Plus. If you don't know what VTuber Plus is, it is a VTubing avatar program that lets your chat interact with you in various ways. As you can see up there, it is a throwing system, so the primary thing you can do is have your chat throw something at you like that banana. You can also create an ad or download from the workshop from a lot of our awesome, talented community members. Custom items.
Nut.
There goes the nut button. I made that one actually. um, there's also Jacket's mask is here. Jacket, I don't know where Jacket is, but I'm gonna be a little careful because he's a little crazy. Yeah. So things can stick to you like that. They can bounce off of you like we saw the banana do. You can also have. Oh, it's my house cat. Look at that. I made a little flat image of my house cat so he could land on my head. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Aside from throwing and dropping items, there's also food items that you can be given and you can eat. There's graphical effects like in RGB mode, you cycle through all the colors. There's pixelization. There's you can jitter in place. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of neat stuff. You can also change your avatar on the fly. You can change your cameras, which camera's looking at you. I can't suggest this program enough. It's being updated all the time. The dev is awesome. He works really hard on it. Highly suggest. It's only like $5 in Steam. It is very much worth it. There is a good community in the Discord that can help you if you're having a problem. But anyways, enough of that. One of the things that the dev added a long while back is something called Websockets. Websockets are a way for one program to connect to another, and send it commands and get information back. For VTuber Plus, that means you can have a outside program connect to VTuber Plus and issue commands itself. So you have finer control than just having one of the built-in redeems of throwing 5 items at you. You can control what items get thrown. Like you can do that in VTuber Plus too, but using one of the programs I'm about to list, you can fine tune it. You can control it better. You can do some wacky things. I'll go over those later in the video series. Show you what I do. But the programs you can connect to VTuber Plus through WebSockets. There's a lot of things that connect to WebSockets, but I'll list 4 of them that I know of that I can suggest. The first one is the one I use, which is Lioranboard 2. It is a very, very powerful program. About 90-95% of my stream interactions and redeems are controlled through Lioranboard 2. I also have my partner. I have also put out a extension for Lioranboard 2 to connect to the VTP WebSocket, so it makes it simple. Just have the drop-down commands to instantly add a basic command that you can customize. This is super powerful. You can do everything from just play a sound when a redeem happens, or if somebody follows, to have all kinds of fancy animations. It can be, like I said, it can be simple or complex depending on how deep and how crazy you want to go. Another thing that I can suggest that I've looked into a lot is streamer.bot. This is if you're a little more familiar with C# coding, I believe. It's either C++ or C#, one of the two. But you can do a bit more coding way of controlling things with the WebSocket. I will link to another community member's video on this, Tomatoes. They have a really good video on it, and I can highly suggest you. Both Lioranboard 2 and StreamerBot are free to use the WebSocket stuff with it. Lioranboard 2, there are paid extensions, but mine is not one. StreamerBot, I don't remember if there's paid or a premium. I would have to look into that later. You can look into it too, but the ability to do WebSockets through StreamerBot is free. Now, there's 2 also quote-unquote paid things you can use. First one being Lumia Stream. They recently added WebSockets to it, so you can connect to anything WebSocket, including VTuber Plus. But that is one of their premium features, which is their premium account thing is like $5 a month. or cheaper. I don't remember. It's around $5 to $8 a month, I think. But I've seen a bunch of folks suggest that they use it. I looked into it. It can do a whole heck of a lot of things. It connects to a lot of things. It looks pretty good, so I will suggest that. And the other one is if you have a physical Elgato Stream Deck, the one that sits on your desk. The dev for VTuber Plus put out a native VTuber Plus Elgato extension, so it can connect to VTuber Plus. So you can hit a button on your Stream Deck, just boop, and you've changed your camera, you've changed your avatar, you've thrown a bunch of things at yourself. So you can control through that. All four of these programs I will highly suggest. They've either been something I've messed with, which would be these two here, or these two that I have seen have been pretty good, and I will suggest them as many others have suggested them. So, yeah. As you've probably noticed, this video series is split up into a lot of smaller videos. There are a lot of WebSocket commands. I want to say about 12, 15 or so. So I'm going to split off a couple of commands into each video and go over them. Stuff like the throw command is a little more complex than, say, the drop a bucket on your head. That was pretty simple. Throw, there's a lot of customization you can do with that. So if you're looking for information on a specific command, you can go directly to that video. You don't have to scrub through a 45-minute long video that's explaining everything. I will also mostly be using Lioranboard 2 to show off stuff in this. I will also have an advanced, at least a couple advanced videos going over how I use Lioranboard 2 and VTuber Plus. See some of my weird things. Like I track what items get thrown at me and how many times, and I show that off on stream. For example. Let's see. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out. I hope this video series helps you. Bye now.